Hey guys, welcome to Awesome Reviews. This is Charlie bringing you the reaction and review to the Pokemon Detective Pikachu trailer number 2. Too many words that rhymed in that sentence, if I'm honest. Got there in the end though. So, Pokemon Detective Pikachu is an absolutely ridiculous concept that somehow is gathered my interest still. That's kind of thing. I don't know what to say about Pokemon Detective Pikachu because it isn't, like I say, it's an absolutely absurd concept that shouldn't work, but somehow does. Mostly probably due to Ryan Reynolds, but I've seen a few, if I'm honest, I've seen a few scattered screenshots already today, which has been hard to avoid because my usual, like my sort of friend circle. If you don't know my origins on YouTube, it's pretty much I was part of the Pokemon community. Pretty much, I've hung my hat on that reason. Sort of last year, I sort of stopped doing that last year for the most part. But my origins on YouTube was Pokemon content. Pokemon battles, Pokemon playthroughs, and things like that. So Pokemon has been a big part of my YouTube history and just my life in general. I started with Pokemon way back when. I would have reacted to the first trailer, but it kind of came out during that turbulent period of my life towards the end of last year where my entire world got turned upside down and I had to try and... I didn't basically have any time to do this in that time. It was travelling home and all that. A lot of travelling home and things like that. Sort of calmed down a little bit now into more of a routine, which is why I get to do these reactions again, which is great because this is what I want to be doing. But this is a nice sort of little convergence, let's say, between my old YouTube stuff and the new YouTube stuff. So I'm a little bit on the fence about the realistic Pokemon models, and like I say, hard to avoid some of those trailers. I should have just stayed off Twitter entirely, but I'm not gonna lie, it's been a long old couple of days and my brain completely forgot about the fact this trailer was coming today. So I opened Twitter and I did see a few screenshots already before I could go, oh no, never mind, no, or to leave that until I react to that later on. So yeah, I do apologise if my thoughts are a little bit scattershot as well, now and afterwards. It's been a long couple of days if I'm being completely honest with you thine selves. However, let's watch this trailer, eh?
So there I was. I woke up with a heavy case of amnesia in the middle of nowhere.
Pikachu looks good.
Is Harry's name and address inside this hat. So I made my way to the apartment, and that's when I found you and your stapler gun.
Stop talking! You're a hallucination!
You're a hallucination.
Okay, a little bit more context is nice.
I could stop whenever I want. These are just choices. Another round, extra shot, black as night. Thank you, sweetie. I don't know.
Oh, I see what they're doing here, by the way, music-wise.
The wrong crowd, that kind of thing. Look, you can talk to humans.
Oh, God, look, it's amazing, by the way.
And if you want to find your pops, we're gonna need each other.
No, I don't need a Pokemon.
What about a world-class detective?
Instantly, I'm half expecting a next generation Pokemon to turn up at some point.
Case closed, but still open until I solve it. All right, here it is. Harry faked his own death, or somebody else faked Harry's death. Or
Greninja?
Harry faked somebody else's death. That last one doesn't work at all.
Yeah, Loudred makes sense. Yeah, they work on ninjas. I don't know why this works! Oh god.
Now obviously, I've dealt with this.
Well, they've ruined Apom.
So I'll just do it again.
Hey, bud, what are you doing?
I can't do it when people are watching. Get me the hell out of here!
See, some look really good, like those two, and then some of Apom. Oh, okay.
That's a twist. That's very twisty.
bestie.
A little bit Deadpool-y.
He's barely moving.
Don't tell him that. Oh, he's on a bike. Quick, get in front of him. Stop. Oh, no. He's going down hard, Tim. Should have worn a helmet.
I feel like the mime jokes is a well that can be mined for quite a lot. I think I just mixed my metaphors there. But idioms, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of mileage in that, in the Mr. Mime jokes. See, the thing with this is, it looks fun. I'm not entirely certain who the audience is exactly. I mean, it's presumably meant to be family orientated, and it kind of is. But imagine it's going to be one of those sort of films where it's sort of aimed at where kids can enjoy it, but there's plenty sort of jokes, more adultish jokes that, you know, older people can enjoy. People who have lived with the series, like me, basically, people who lived with the series from the beginning. As I sort of said in, there are varying levels of goodness to the realistic Pokemon models. So, like, yay for, like, Charizard. I saw Gengar in there, who looked good. The Greninjas look good, the Bulbasaurs look good. There's a few more showing there, but then there are things like Ludicolo, which I never really considered was third. Apom just looks terrifying, considering it's a really cute Pokemon in the game. So yeah, there's some that seem to have not translated very well, or either deliberately or accidentally, and then there's some that did look really good. It's like the Jigglypuff. I remember when they did the first one, the Jigglypuff. Everyone's like, "Wait, what? Jigglypuff has fur?" Which I kind of think of as a similar thing that I've just had with Ludicolo, though, because that threw me completely off for a moment. Yeah, so I'm pretty much where I was at the beginning. With I still don't really know what to make of it, but I'm definitely going to watch it. Because it looks fun, and I still don't really understand its existence, but yeah. It's like another film that's coming out. Like, I don't understand the existence of it. Well, I might be mixing a couple of films up in my head. Oh no, I know what I'm thinking of. It's like Hobson Shaw a little bit. There's no real reason for it to exist, but it looks fun, and I'm definitely going to watch it. Completely different sides of the spectrum, but sort of. But it's that same kind of thing. It's like, it's a formula that seems to work. Like, the pieces seem to work, and it looks fun, and it's definitely something I'm going to watch. But really, when you think about it, there's, like, who exactly asked for this film? You know what I mean? So, it looks fun, and it'll be fun. And it definitely, I mean, Ryan Reynolds' Pikachu is honestly a sentence I never expected to ever say. So, yeah, it'll be alright, I suppose. I was out of words before I even started this, so frankly, the fact I've come up with any at all is a miracle. So I'll leave it there, because I have absolutely run out of things to say about this, because it is... It's almost like this live-action Pokemon, for some reason. And it looks fun, and I'm going to watch it. So, I'm not sure when it comes out again. May 10th. Okay. It's a May film. So we probably will get another trailer for this. I do wonder if they're holding back, actually, because there's the whole thing, obviously, tomorrow is Pokemon Day, and they're releasing a Pokemon Direct, so which is probably going to announce Generation 8 or whatever the next games are going to be. So, I wouldn't be surprised to see if one of the Pokemon from that games turn up in this at some point, considering they seem to have dealt with Pokemon from all generations. Can't remember if we've seen one from Sun and Moon yet. We might have done. I don't know. But, oh, shout out to the by the way, the best looking Pokemon in that entire thing was, that I was not expecting at all, was that Golurk in the middle of nowhere. One of my favourite ones. So yeah, looks pretty cool. It's probably the Golurk in that, in terms of what we've seen in the trailers, I think Golurk is my favourite Pokemon on the list of Pokemon that are in the trailers. And on my favourite list, so it's probably the first one on my favourite list that's in those trailers so far. If I see any Pokemon from that I like more than that in this film, I'll be very excited. Anyway, I'll leave that there. Until next time, throughout.